You're too available. You're too available to social media. You're too available to your job. You're too available to people around you. We're going to talk about availability today. Social media is a big one. I look at it all the time, and I talk to my wife, and I wonder. Some people make statuses on Facebook, and I'm like, there is no way I would share this with the world because I got real friends, I got real family. They're too available. They'll post a bad day and post what happened on social media, and then get mad when people in their business. I think when people put these statuses out there, and if you're doing this, I want you to really like reflect on why you're doing this. A lot of people do this for validation. They do this for validation because they have it from nowhere else. They're not confident in themselves to stand on what they believe. So they go to a social media platform where you got a lot of other toxic people, a lot of other hurt people, a lot of other traumatized people to agree with them and to make them feel good about their decision. You shouldn't need social media for that. You're too available, right? You're too available to let people into your life, right? Think about Jay-Z and Beyonce, specifically Beyonce. If you saw Beyonce every single day, yeah, it is Beyonce, but it's something about that aura when she comes around. It won't be the same anymore. It won't be the same anymore because now she has made herself too available. But if you only see Beyonce once every 5 years, when you see them, their respect level, you listen to what they got to say because you don't know when you're going to see them again. You need to be the same way with people. You need to stop making yourself so available to people where when you come around, they're not even listening to what you say because they see you all the time. They know what you're doing. You always posting what you're doing. You always posting where you going. You always posting what you got going on in life. So they feel like they know you. They feel like, hey, you're close. I can say whatever I can say to you. You know, I know your life. They see it all the time, but they don't. But the reason they feel like that is because you have made yourself so available to them. I need you to go ghost. I need you to go away. I need you to step aside, pull back, and put out. I'm not saying don't post, but put it out every now and then. Don't always put it out there. Don't be so available to people. I need you to have a certain type of mystery to yourself. I need you to step away, be by yourself, and be with your own thoughts. You don't need validation from everybody. Everybody validation is not worthy enough to help you do what you need to do, right? And this is truth. This is true. You don't need validation from everybody. I need you to pull back. Stop making yourself so available to everybody that feels like they need you. They need your availability. Everybody does not need your availability. Everybody does not deserve your availability. Stop doing that. You're eating away at yourself each and every time you do that. People will disrespect you right in front of your face. Disrespect you right in front of your face because you allow them to. You don't check it right there. You always there, right? They know no matter what they do to you, they could say whatever they say. They can say some slick stuff to you. They can do whatever they want to. They know you're going to be there because you're so available. Pull back. Pull back. I had to pull back from my job, right? It took my wife showing me that I was too available to work. I thought about work all the time. I was working. I was there. I feel bad if I missed a day, and she took me somewhere, and we went on a trip, and it was like a snapback in reality. I was like, wow, I was giving all this time to a place that if something happened to me today, they would just replace me tomorrow. Like it never happened. They wouldn't lose an ounce of sleep. That was my thing, and I had to stop doing it. So now I'm taking off more. I'm not caring about leaving early. It'll be there tomorrow. Other people around are leaving early, so why can't I? I'm giving this my all. Giving it everything I got, not really getting anything in return. So that was my thing. What is yours? What is yours? What are you giving your availability to? You're too available, right? You're too available to family. Family will drain you dry. You're too available to them. Every time It's like it's okay to be the person for your family. Some people are the person for their family that people come to and they listen to for advice, but you cannot be there all the time. You have to allow family to make mistakes. You have to allow cousins and friends, mom, dad, whoever they are. You don't owe them anything. Don't make them feel like you owe them just because we're family. You're supposed to do this for me. No. Have your own thoughts, right? Peel back. You need to make time for yourself. You'll give all your time and energy to other people. Then when it's time for you to have a rest day, you too tired to even pour to yourself. You can't even go to the gym and work out. You looking in the mirror every day, right? You like, man, I wish I could lose weight, but I just ain't got the time. Why don't you have the time? You're too available to outside things. You need to make that availability for you. You need to make that availability for yourself. You need to make that availability for you to grow. You don't have to always be out with people. You don't always have to jump when somebody calls. You don't always have to be that hand for other people. You need to be the hand for yourself sometimes. You need to stop making yourself so available to everything around you. Now, we do need human interaction. That's normal. That's healthy. When I say go ghost, I don't mean just go away in a shell and never talk to anybody again. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is you can't just give all your all to people all the time. You need to take a step back sometimes. It's okay to not go out. It's okay to not attend a family function. It's okay to not help this person this time because you want to do something for yourself. Take yourself out. When the last time you took yourself out on a date? Just by yourself. When the last time you went on a walk by yourself? When the last time you did something for you? When the last time you bought yourself something? When the last time you went to the gym and improved yourself? When the last time you cooked yourself a meal that was healthy and nourishing for your body? Right? When was the last time you spent a week doing that? When was the last time you spent a month doing that? But how many times in that time have you helped other people? You encourage people to do what they need to do and be better, but you're not doing it yourself. It happens all the time. But we have to be real with ourselves. We have to know that it's only one me. It's only one me, and nobody's going to take care of me like I'm going to take care of me. So you need time. You need time. And with that means you have to block off and not make yourself available to other people all the time. I'm going to hit back on the social media thing because that's big right now. Everybody wants to be on social media. Everybody wants to go viral. Everybody wants to be seen. I think it's just a sense of validation, right? When you're out there and you're putting yourself out there, right, you're opening yourself to so many opinions about what you're doing from people that you don't even know, right? It takes a strong person to get on a camera like I'm talking to you right now. It takes a strong person to get on this camera and say what they got to say and block out all the negativity. I'm going to get some comments that don't agree with what I'm saying. I'm going to get some comments that talk about me. I'm going to get some comments that say what I got on, how I look, that don't matter to me. Because I got a purpose. I'm trying to reach somebody. I'm trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach somebody. So I had to put all that aside. But everybody's not built like that. And if you know you're not built like that, if you know when you get comments, if you know when somebody see you and they see you in the street and they talking about that and it affects you, that means you're too available to that social media platform. And you probably need to take a step back. You probably shouldn't be on that like that. If it's taking more energy, if you don't enjoy doing what you do and it taking a toll, you need to step away from it. Stop putting your business out there. I see it time and time again. People will be in relationships. They be like this new boo, right? Be in relationships. Then the next minute they cussing the person out on social media. You're not just only making that person look bad. You're making yourself look bad. You're making yourself look bad. People are judging your character more than they're judging the person that you're even talking about. But you don't even realize it because it's just something that you do. You're making yourself too available. Too available. I want you to start making yourself available for you. I want you to look around, make yourself available for you and focus on yourself. If at the end of the day, you haven't accomplished anything for yourself, You need to feel some type of way about that. At the end of the day, I need you to be like, what all did I do for other people and what did I do for myself? Did I do anything for myself to make myself better? The excuse of I didn't have time. Why didn't you have time? Were you too busy trying to make somebody else's dreams come true? Were you too busy trying to improve somebody else? Be honest with yourself. Even if you got a spouse, right? Your spouse should be loving and know you enough to say, hey, I need to let them have time to do what they have to do. Me and my wife, we have a good relationship. When she's doing something to improve herself, I'm staying out the way. If she say, hey, I want to do this and I need to do this. I need to do this for myself. Okay, cool. I'm not finna bother her. I'm not finna be all up in her space. I want her to do what she has to do, because when she pours into herself, she can pour into me. And it's the same way. When I have something to do and I was like, hey, man, I need to do this. I need to do this. I need to work on myself today. I need to go running and all that. She's not trying to keep me there and make up something so that I can stay. No, she wants me to be better, because when I'm better, she's better. Those are the people that you need around. Those are the people that you need to be available to. Don't be available to things and people that do not serve a purpose in your life to help you go forward. You're too available. We're too available as people. Go ghost. Go away. You don't have to post everything. You don't have to tell everybody everything that you're doing in every minute. Let it be a mystery sometimes. And watch how it changes. Watch how the respect level goes up. When you pull up in the room, people are craving to know what you're doing. People craving to know how you're feeling and what's going on in your life, because they don't see you all the time. You don't pop out all the time. You in the background. People want to know why they going away, why they not hanging around. They want to know so bad. So when you do come around, you can speak, and when you speak, they listen. But if you are constantly around people, constantly showing people what you got, they'll see it and they'll probably think some of it, but I mean, it's not going to have the same impact as you will probably want it to have. They're not going to respect it the same way. They're going to feel like they can just do whatever because they feel like they know you. They feel like they know you. They feel like they can do whatever, but you need to stop that. Don't do that. You need to be there for yourself. Stop being available to everybody. Every time somebody asks you to be somewhere and do something, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. We're going to grow on this channel, and I want you to grow. I want you to be truthful with yourself this year. I want you to really look within and self-improve. I want you to really crack down, journal, do whatever you got to do to reach them goals. And in order to do that, you got to peel away. You got to take your availability down. You got to pull back. And it's going to be okay. I promise in the long run, you're going to look back and be like, I'm so glad I let that go. I'm so glad I didn't continue to keep doing this. And I'm so glad I worked on myself. You're actually going to free up more time for yourself to be able to do the things that you actually like. We're going to move forward this year. We're going to make it happen. We're not going to be available to everything and everyone.